Hello my Gregsters and welcome to today's video. Now today's video is about, well, as you can see from this plan, we are going to be doing about YouTube ads and AI on YouTube. This is a common problem. You'll see on your feed some videos are even made with AI instead of the human crafted element. Now, I have a pre-written script that I will be doing, and it is going to be a stellar video. Section 1. Well, this is section 2 of the video, but section 1, topic 1, we're going to be talking about AI on YouTube. Now, excuse me, I do actually have a script I wrote. Here we are. AI is taking over platforms like YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. The problem with this is that deepfakes can be used to impersonate people or celebrities to do something they wouldn't say or do. A big case of this is deepfake corn. Did I say corn? So YouTube demonetizes the other word. And even though you don't necessarily see that side of AI on YouTube, it is still a thriving thing. So I'm going to show that. So AI stands for artificial intelligence. It is used on posts, TikTok videos, and all over YouTube. Even some YouTube ads use AI. Now, I'm not going to say stop using character AI or stop using status AI, because that's when you can use AI. Oh, for fuck's sake. So, like I was saying, AI on YouTube is a massive problem. So, if I can find where I was doing the diagram. So, what is... So I'm not going to lecture you and say you can't make a TikTok edit of you seeing your favourite celebrity. But AI can also lead to lawsuits. Oh, and also charges if it is unwarranted. Now, the thing is, you've got your chat that don't need to be regulated, and screw the Online Safety Act at that, and also screw anything trying to stop under 16s going on social media, because that is fucking bullshit from the government, that don't need to be regulated. And you've got creation. Now, I'm going to say moderate. Like, moderate regulation. So, As you can see, I am actually writing my notes as I say them, so that's how you know I'm not reading the script. So, from 2012, I'm going to say inception to 2012, organic content. Right. 2012 to 2019. Still, you've got organic content. 2020 to 2026. AI and Mr. Beastification. Now, if you want to be like Mr. Beast, cool. But if you want to be purely AI, that's when we might have a problem. It's a timeline. Now, YouTube gives money to those who get high subscriber rates. So essentially, the higher that is, the higher the money rate. Then if you lose some, you also lose money. Now, I am going to say there is a big word I'm going to throw around, which I hope I don't get. Demonetization. Now, demonetization is where you get money from your TikToks, or you don't get the money from them. Now, this can be because of racism or other content violations. Which quadruples the overall pay of the YouTuber. Simple. It quadruples the overall pay. Now, AI can be good for content. So, I'm going to do a little diagram. So, good for content and how it can be bad for content. So, you can have it to write scripts, edit videos, and summarize the video. And then you look at this, bad for content. Replaces human voice. Higher copying rate. And fake / misspelled. Oh, so if we look at this lovely table, you've got AI content like Playing by Britain, British Truth Report, and any ad advertising a chatbot sliced down there. Then you've got Mr. Bean, KSI, me, Kim Kirkham, George M, Tranium, and Mr. Who's the Boss as non-AI. Now, this is the trajectory for this. So, I'm going to, of course I'm going to read off a script for this one. So, this content takes up over 50% of YouTube and social media. The only apps channels like Plain Bright Britain, which is a supposed supermarket review channel, use AI. Which is concerning and deeply distressing. So, now I'm going to show you. So, AI, so say this is your device, central device. I'm just drawing the diagram off camera, and then you've got AI app, signal/data shared. That app and sends that data to the company, and that sends it to servers, which then it's stored. And then the cycle repeats. So as you can see, the cycle is a repeating cycle. Sometimes people use what's called a VPN, which that will take all your data and then scatter it as if it comes from a different server. So it could be NZ, AU, or US if you're coming from a UK. So that's how VPNs work. And most people will be like, but surely the amount of output, now I'm going to have to, is subtracted by, so the amount of input is subtracted by the amount of data used divided by, so to get this you've got to do the amount of data input. So now you just need to go into my finance shit. Get rid of them. So let's say 12 MB was the input. You spend 12 hours on an algorithm using a VPN. That would probably equal 0 hours output. So, bigger and probably a better equation. 30 input. That leads to a, let's say, 10 hours usage. That then gets spat out as 3, as the output is 3, since this is divided to get this. So, as you can see, a little diagram. So soon I'll have to move on to topic 2, which is so AI ads, just to fill this 5 minutes. So AI ads, we've all seen them, right? It'll be so AI ads, we've all seen them. It'll be like some bot talking about their chatbot app, or oh, this chatbot app does the best, you know what? And it's highly common for chatbot apps to do like a like business model. Now these AI apps are going off the same, could be the same model as the AI channels. And yes, I did plan this. Trying to keep people around like more than 3 minutes. And these AI channels. Non-AI channels, like these, go from physical into back to sponsorship. So you, yes, I am flipping it, but if you rip that down the middle, you see the clear divide in YouTube content. So you get the AI, it's going to say, it's going to be reversed on YouTube. It's just, and then you get the non-AI. It'll cross this on the back. The non-AI. Then these channels rely heavily on AI adverts, and so AI platforms and AI adverts. Now, content creators, you get rid of that, and you get rid of that, because normal YouTubers rely on 2 types of these. They're called YouTube adverts, which is going to be the next segment. But they rely on YouTube adverts, and they rely on sponsorships. So there are. So I'm going to actually do a diagram for the next segment of companies and the ads/sponsorship. So is it sponsorship or ad? So So A. So we're going to do VPN. Food companies. Raycon. Gemini. And public announcements. So this is where we go into the next segment. So, as you can tell, this is the next segment on YouTube ads. Now, YouTubers get two types of ads. They get ads / sponsorships with companies. So, tech channels, well, they must get VPNs. Now, this is an ad that often comes up when it comes like the skip ads thing, and it is the Book of Mormon. Now, these ads are like really annoying. It's like, I'm going to use this book as a example. It'd be like, come get your free Book of Mormon. I doubt they ever deliver on this Book of Mormon promise, but the Book of Mormon. And you've got the sponsorship of food companies. Now, this does also happen on like channels like Trainium. They will be advertised by somewhat like Factor, which is found out to be a scam. So, and then you've got, when you get down to the nitty gritty, you've got Raycon, which advertise all the time. Gemini, as a little skip ad thing. And often public service announcements, like at the minute in the UK, you'll get like a RSPCA ad or something about, I don't know, Float to Live or Survive or something like that. And they come with ones. Now, on the back, I'm going to write a massive one, sometimes does come up, which is shopping, and this is like an ad. These are like skippable, so it's like shopping, gameplay, or podcasts. So this is a massive one that comes up on YouTube. It comes up everywhere on YouTube. So if you've not got any of these, chances are you're getting like these like shopping, like Co-op and Asda and Tesco. Gameplay would be like, download this mobile game. Podcasts, well, that's often your Skin and Tell. Don't know if you get that advert, but Skin and Tell. Now, ads for YouTubers give the YouTubers something called ad revenue. And sponsorships give them money. So it's quite that simple. Now, picture this image I'm going to show you. So, as your phone. That's what it's supposed to be. So picture this as your phone. So you're on YouTube. So of course you need the home button, the shorts button, the new plus button, and your profile. And of course you've got your battery percentage there, Wi-Fi. Gonna say it's on 5G, and any other symbols, and of course the date. It's going to be the 2nd, 2026, and it's going to be, we're going to have this symbol, which means it's got the VPN on. So this will be your normal screen, and since you're on YouTube, you're on Shorts, and you get this type of advert. So there's going to be some game, it's got installed in the bottom. I'm going to do it like a little stick figure, but often you've got two characters. The storyline is something like he cheated. Now this isn't just like YouTube ads, it's like mobile game ads in general. But you'll have this little storyline. And it'll say something at the bottom like play now. The stick figure is often the central character, and the app will be something like, I'm going to call it Merge Quest. It'll be something like Merge Quest. So there you go, Merge Quest. Yeah? They'll be kicking a little ball around, or doing whatever, and then one will be like, he cheated, and then you go on this tiny little quest. Now, you also get these ones. So, YouTube Shorts, of course, as you know, you scroll down and you scroll up. You can't scroll side to side unless it's got like the three little dots there. So that's related to this. So if you want ads, you have to reach a certain amount of subscribers. Okay, you have to get a certain amount of subscribers. I've put it as pounds because that's kind of like ad revenue. Now, ads on YouTube are often something far-fetched, and I'm going to actually reenact one with these two. So it'd be like, oh my god, he cheated, no way, play merge something or other, play now. It'll say that. Now of course merge something or other isn't actually a real ad, it's a reenactment. But YouTube ads are getting out of control to straight up porn. Oh, I'm gonna say corn. Straight up corn coming up in the ads. Now this has been a problem for ages. Straight up corn coming in ads. What are you gonna do? Well, YouTube haven't done anything about it. Now, I've been on YouTube for over a year. Still haven't got any monetization because I haven't got to that level. But the appalling rate that it all happens, and I've got the pack of cards. It's like if I was to say I am sponsored by Made in China. I'm gonna say that's what the company is called. I'm sponsored by Made in China. I wouldn't all of a sudden give people the assumption that I don't use that product. But AI gives me that assumption. And I'm going to drink my coffee to that. And that's also quite worrying. So, ads make up nearly 50% of YouTube. The other 50% is the content. And then you've got to break it down to like AI or real. And then the many bunches of content that happens on YouTube. Now, if it's real, it will either be company or sponsorship. And yes, I'm using this as a diagram. It'll be either then. So, take adverts with a pinch of salt. Because, let's say I had an app called Greg'sTV.app. Not a real app, so don't think I'm releasing an app. It's called Greg'sTV.app. It advertises on YouTube with the check mark or the bookmarks of advertising on YouTube. Dramatic story, character tragedy, even though the character in front of me, fires/children, potential AI use. Now, I'm not going to start doing advertisements on this channel until I get this, but this diagram. You've got to like really take hold of that diagram. And you've got to think only half of the ads are human made. Let's start a stinking eye. So just look at that. Look at this. Now, I try my best to combat AI production. I'm going to put so AI pictures now and might have bars fully. So I try to fight AI production, and so far I'm doing it. I haven't got made it famous just yet, but I'm doing it. Now, AI touch-ups, good. Full AI replacement is bad, isn't it? And that is precisely my point. So, if we go back to this, some apps require you to say that the ad is AI. Some ads don't compare to that, and they do say hashtag ad, but they don't have an AI generated label. Some AI ones slip that net. Why? Maybe the algorithm hasn't picked it up yet, or maybe it's simply a lack of continuity and privacy. And of course, channels need to get likes and subscribers, and also comments. So it's like this model. The more of all three you get, the higher you get up in the YouTube algorithm. I'm just going to use this diagram again, but you've got heart, which means like. It used to be a thumbs up, but they changed it most recently. You've got subscribe. Now this hasn't changed. This is still like the button that helps you decide you like that creator. And then you've got this, which is the comments section. Now most ads will have the comment section turned off. Got to make a replacement for that. So common hashtags. If it's an ad, it'll have hashtag ad. If it's just a normal content creator, it could have FYP, go viral. So non-ad here and ad here. So go viral or whatever that trend is, which I'm going to say is dog spotting. And that is literally the problem with YouTube. So, just staring at the camera. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. So, of course, you've got to like, subscribe, and comment. But down below. So, like I particularly always say, and I say it with a lot of chest and a lot of dignity, I want you all to stay curious. Because staying curious means the world to me. Like, go viral, tell people what you think about the channel. And what happens if you don't like the channel. Now, do all three: like, subscribe, and comment down below what you thought of the topic. And as I tell you, my Gregsters, forever and forever stay curious.